Hey everyone, and welcome back to another amazing Spider-Man video. My name is Ronnie, and today I want to talk to you all about my top 10 suits I'd like to see in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, the sequel we've all been waiting for from Insomniac Games, but for whatever reason they've been keeping it hush-hush about it. Most of us would all know that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is in production. Come on, we all know it's in the works. If the post-credit scenes from the last two Marvel Spider-Man games isn't a dead giveaway, I don't know what to tell you. I've already compiled a list of costumes I'd like to see in the sequel, and I'm pretty sure that many of you would totally agree with me when I say that these suits should be in the sequel. Side note, most of these suits are different versions of the black suit, since the main focus of Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature symbiotes and possibly Venom. So comment down below if the suit you'd like to see didn't make the list, or if you disagree with my list or agree with it, whatever way works. Let me know what suits you'd like to see. Before I jump into this list, I want you all to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. I post videos on a daily, and I do live streams on Tuesdays and Sundays from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join my Discord. The invitation link to that is in the description box below. With all that being said, let's start the breakdown, counting down from number 10. An original Insomniac Spider-Man black suit. This is obviously inevitable, and it's surely bound to happen since Insomniac already created an original Spider-Man suit when the game debuted. It was dubbed the advanced suit in the game. There's already concept art of said black suit floating around on the internet, and sure, it's not really that creative when you think about it. It's really just the advanced suit dyed black, but you have to admit it would totally look pretty cool and sleek and awesome if that was the case. So when wearing this suit, I hope to see performance enhancements and added on symbiote abilities such as tentacles, increased strength and speed, and being able to change between costumes. Number 9. Sam Remy fans got what they asked for in the original Marvel Spider-Man game when the Sam Remy suit, as fans call it, made its appearance in the game. It's safe to say that the black suit from the Spider-Man 3 film will make its appearance in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Hopefully, it'll have the added on abilities as mentioned in number 10. Personally, it's not my favorite iteration of the black suit, but a lot of people seem to like the look of the black suit from Spider-Man 3. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I do have a preference for the classic black suit, which brings me to number 8, the black suit from the comics. Marvel Comics debuted the black suit back in December 10th, 1984 in Secret Wars number 8. What's a Spider-Man game featuring the black suit without its original version? I can see it now. The black suit from the Secret Wars would be modernized. There would be a lot of details on the suit, rich textures, sleek, and overall it would look totally badass. Post your thoughts about the classic black suit. Should it be featured in this game? You let me know. Number 7. Randy Shuler's black suited Spider-Man. Speaking of classics, the black suit actually originated back in 1982 from an idea submitted by then 22-year-old fan Randy Shuler. After Marvel ran a competition for aspiring writers and artists to elicit new ideas for the Marvel Universe, Shuler's ideas was to slightly upgrade Spider-Man's abilities and appearances. He would don a new black suit, stealthy-like suit designed by Reed Richards and the Wasp of the Avengers. It would feature the red spider wraparound logo instead of the white one we know today. That idea was purchased by Jim Shooter at Marvel at the time for the sum of $220 US, over $500 today, and the opportunity to craft the story. Shuler submitted different versions of the story, but ultimately Marvel took creative control. So what would be a great way to pay off Shuler's idea than to feature his version of the black suit? Number 6. Okay, let's take a break from the black suit for a second here, because the costume I'm going to talk about for a moment is a costume that didn't make it in the original Marvel Spider-Man game, and I still don't know why to this day it never made it, and that's Alex Ross's Spider-Man costume. I love the way Alex draws Spider-Man and other heroes as well. The guy is a major artist, so it would be a crime not to include this suit in the game. Come on, Insomniac Games, you got this. Number 5. The animated series black suit Spider-Man. Nostalgia. There's not much that can be said about this black suit. It's basically ripped from the comics. I can easily picture this suit in the game. Only this version of the suit would be given the cel-shaded treatment to make it look like a cartoon. It would easily stick out like a sore thumb. Hey, Insomniac Games pulled it off with the comics version of Spider-Man appearing in the first one. Number 4. Both Spectacular Spider-Man and Black Suited Spider-Man from the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series. This is a fan favorite, and it would surely please the audience to see this suit available for use in the highly anticipated sequel. Plus, It's very different in terms of design, making Spider-Man easily distinguishable from other characters in the game, since he's going to basically look like a cartoon version of himself. So what do you think about these suits being added on into the sequel? Comment down below with your thoughts. Number 3, Spider-Man Unlimited. Remember that Spider-Man Unlimited series that ran for only a year? I wonder why we've never seen this suit in a Marvel Spider-Man game. It's an awesome suit. It should definitely be in the sequel with all of its gadgets and abilities like invisibility. It would totally give Miles Morales a run for his money. Let me know if you think this suit should make an appearance in the game. Plus, it's just a very cool looking suit. I mean, wouldn't you want to be swinging around with that cape flapping around your back? Totally awesome. I'm sure it can easily be pulled off, especially with the PS5's technology. Number 2, Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man Classic and Black suit. There's just something about Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man suit that really appeals to me. It may be the overwhelming details and odd contortions that Spider-Man displays in the pages of Spider-Man, but I'll be damned if this version of Spider-Man doesn't make its appearance in Marvel Spider-Man 2. This is by far my favorite version of the Spider-Man in the comics. It's that overwhelming detail that really screams Spider-Man. The poses, the odd contortions, the details in the costumes and webbing, all of that is just perfect. Totally feature it. It'll definitely have an entirely different look of Spider-Man. It's just like the way Todd McFarlane draws Spider-Man in those comics, it just gives him a very intimidating, scary look, actually. So definitely need to consider Todd McFarlane's version of Spider-Man for the Marvel sequel. And number 1, all of the Spider-Man suits from the first Marvel Spider-Man game. Of course, this needed to be included. There's absolutely no excuse to not include all of the suits from the first Spider-Man game. Having the suits from the first game would make the library of suits even more grand. I want to be able to be indecisive when it comes to picking a costume to wear in the game when I'm swinging, watching a cutscene, or messing around in photo mode. Don't forget to include all of the suits from the first game, Insomniac games. Anyways, that's pretty much my top 10 suits I'd like to see in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Did I forget to mention a suit that you'd like to see in the sequel? If so, comment down below and let me know which Spider-Man suit you'd like to see in the game. Also, let me know if you would like to see more kinds of videos like these, a top 10 video on another topic, perhaps another superhero, top 10 costumes, top 10 weapons, whatever it is that you want to see, you let me know and comment down below. I'm gonna try to make videos like this, as it was really fun to make these kinds of videos. It was actually really fun to make this type of video. I had a great time. Definitely a lot of research is involved, obviously, but also some of this is based on my existing knowledge on Spider-Man, as Spider-Man is actually one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character of all time. So this was definitely a really fun video to make. Comment down below on what kinds of videos you'd like to see. I'm going to try to get more kinds of videos like this out there on my channel, as I mainly talk about news stuff, like comic book related stuff, you know, what's going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, DCEU, and that kind of thing. But I kind of want to do these kinds of videos just to expand my horizon and reach out to a wider audience. So anyways, if you have any ideas or any topics that you want me to discuss, go ahead and post your comments down below once again. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.